Alright, hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today we're reading this book, The Destroyer. So this is about, so yeah, so we're gonna read it because it can read to kids, So let's get started. So chapter 1, Badlaw's ship. 5 figures appeared on the teleport deck of Badlaw's ship, the Destroyer. They stood for a moment, their minds still full of darkness. Max, Cat, and Tiger Nook gazed around at their unfamiliar surroundings. The light from the teleport gave the room a sinister yellow and green glow. Only seconds earlier, they had been on planet Exis. They had tried to reform the core of Exis. It hadn't worked. There was still one fragment missing. Only the king and queen of Exis, Nox's parents, knew where the missing fragment was, but they were being held prisoner on the destroyer. So which is like that, guys. So as you see. So can I see that, guys? So this is what happened. So back on planet Exis, the last thing the children has seen was their friend Seven being hit by an energy ball. Cool One, the commander of Badlord's army, had blasted him out of the teleport beam. Seven hadn't made it onto the destroyer. We must go back down to Exis, cried Nook. Seven needs help. We can't go back now, Nook, Max said gently. Badlaw is still down there. He could teleport here at any second, added Cat. Tiger's already pulling some wires out from under the control panel. I've disconnected the teleporter. That should stop Badlaw for a while. The only problem is that we can't teleport off the ship now either. We'll find a way when the time comes, said Max. He knew he had to be brave, even though his stomach was gurgling like the pipes around him. First, we need to find the king and queen. They can tell us where the fifth fragment is. Then we can defeat Badlaw for good. Number 2, narrow escape. Ant was studying the control panel. If I could access the ship's computer, I might be able to find out where the king and queen are. I can't do it from here though. He said, I think we need to get to the bridge. Okay, said Max. Let's head there then. Tiger was about to reach for the door controls when he heard a rumbling sound in the corridor outside. His watch started flashing a red warning signal. Crows, he whispered. Hide. They backed quickly into the shadows just as the door hissed open. A lone hunter crow rolled in, its green metal body uncurled. Then it began scanning the room. Cat held her breath and squeezed herself under the control panel as the crew's scanner swept by. For a terrible moment, the scanner stopped in the front of the panel. Then the crew spun around sharply and began scanning the other side of the room. Suddenly, Tiger was revealed in the scanner glare. Intruder alert, screeched the crew. Assistance needed. Deafening alarm went off. Whoop, whoop. Tiger darted towards the door where the crew raised its arm ready to fire an energy bolt. When over the crew, Max called quickly. The crew turned, and Tiger sped out of the room. The crew was now heading straight for Max. Up there, shouted Nooks, pointing to a metal grill on the wall. Max understood. Immediately, he pressed the button on his watch and shrank to micro-size. Then he released the wings onto his suit and flew up to the grill. Nook and Aunt followed Max, and all three squeezed through the grill just in time to avoid the cool energy balls. Phew, said Max. Across the room, he saw a cat run out of the door after Tiger. Chapter 3: The Bridge. Max peered down a long tunnel. We must be in the service dock, said Nook. We have them on the Excelsior. The Excelsior was Nook's microship. The dock run all over the ship. Do you think we can reach the bridge from here using the docks? I think so, said Nook. Max and Nook made their way along the service dock, heading for the bridge. The sound of the alarm became more distant. Every so often they heard a patrol of crows rumble along the corridors beneath them. After what seemed like a long walk, Max signaled for the others to stop. Just in front of them was another metal grill. Lightly shone through it into the service duct. They edged forward and peered down. Wow, it's the bridge, whispered Aunt. The bridge was lit by eerie green lights. A sharp acid smell drifted from the pipes that wound round the walls. Computer hummed and screen flickered. In the middle of the room was the central station where Badlord normally sat. Right now it was empty and there was no crews in sight. The coast is clear. The coast looks clear, Nook said. Let's get down there then, said Max. The three friends climbed through the grill, released their wings and flew down. So this is the boat, what it's about. So as you see this. So as you see that. So as you see that story, guys, I'll show you. As Arndt reached the central station, he looked at one of the computer screens. It showed Cat and Tiger desperately running away from a patrol of crows. What can we do, Max? He said. Max's stomach twisted. Cat and Tiger are smart. I'm sure they'll be okay. We need to focus on finding the king and queen. The three friends landed on the main computer panel quickly and set to work. Look, he exclaimed, the map of the ship. He took a photo of it with his watch. Then he pointed to the middle deck. It looks like they are prison cells. I bet that where your parents are, Nook. Nook felt a little bubble of hope. Let's go, said Max. Determined, he stepped onto one side, but as he did so, he knocked a lever which slid backwards. Suddenly, there was a shrill beep. At once, the door slid open, and the crew guarded rolling. It's uncold, ready to attack. Intruders! All crews to the bridge! Fly! Cried Max. As the crew moved towards them, the boys and Nook took off and made for the ducks again. So, look at this about what happened. So you see this. The crew detected their movement and hurled an energy ball at the three friends. Nook grabbed and pulled him into the duct as an energy exploded to him. River of Goo, Max and Nook started running down the tunnel. All of a sudden, another energy ball blasted the metal wall of the duct behind them. The explosion shattered one of the pipes. A bright citrus yellow goo spurted out of the pipe and started gushing towards them. Faster, yelled Nook. They ran on. This way, said Ant, looking at the map on his watch. And turned sharp right where the tunnel split in two. Max and Nook around shot around the corner after him, just as the River of Good washed past, and pointed to another metal grill. Over there, he said, breathing hard. Max and Nook climbed down through the grill. They came out into a corridor lined with doors. Ant checked the map on his watch. We're in the prison block, he said. Nook called out, Mum, Dad. His tiny voice echoed off the metal walls. Just then, a crow rolled into the interview, blocking the end of the corridor. Another one appeared behind it, so witches look like this. So this is what happened. Hi, it's Nerves. Welcome to my live stream, it's Nerves. So as you see, yes. So how do you think of it, guys? Type in comments below. What now? Whispered Ant. They heard a noise behind them. They turned round to see a strange, green, rat-like creature wearing silver armor. It waved its paw. It seemed to be beckoning them. They looked at each other nervously. Should they follow the rat? Could they trust it? So this is the end of the story, guys. So how do you think of it? Type in the comments below so I'm to show you. Hi Zoro Boss. So Zoro Boss, if you haven't watched it, so I'm to show you. Hi Finch 0509. So as you see, this is what happened. So you can see well. So as you see. So do you know what happened, guys? Type in the live chat below. So thanks Zoro Boss. So maybe you might buy it on Amazon. So as you see this. So as you see this is the and this is the story about what happened here. So as you see this. So as you see this. Don't worry, Zoro, but don't worry. It's okay if you missed it. You can, if I'll end the stream, then you can watch back to see what happened. So as you see this. So I'll go type something on live chat. So let's continue showing you. So as you see this, so guys, so I've got questions for you. So what happened about the goo went out of the pipes? Type in the live chat below, guys. So do you know about what happened in the story? So if you haven't, you this one we have. I'll show you other books here so I can read it to you in my next stream. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now. I'm gonna end the stream. So yeah, thank you for joining my stream. So stay safe. Bye guys.